With news of KO possibly being injured and out of the WrestleMania match with Randy Orton, where does this leave Randy Orton? We discuss his options next. What's good, y'all? This your boy Woke. We're back with another video today. Hearing the breaking news that KO is sustaining some form of injury that could keep him out of WrestleMania 41 is truly heartbreaking. Currently right now, it's a lot of speculation. I hear reports that they may discuss it on SmackDown. I'm heartbroken because KO is really doing probably some of the best work of his career. That feud with Cody was amazing. The feud with Randy and all the lore and the backstory, the history they have, the freaking car promos KO has been doing. I love those. He's been doing some great work, and I'm heartbroken for him because he, of many people, really deserve this match with Randy. I think they could have led to some great stuff. The freaking unsanctioned match with Sammy was great. Like, it's so much that KO deserves, and I'm sad for him, man. With that being said, if the news is true and to be believed, we got to consider this now. Where does Randy Orton go from here? In my opinion, Randy Orton is a top 5 men's wrestler in the company. Living legend, top 10 all time. I think whenever him and Cody feud, time will stand still. And personally, I think Randy Orton would be perfect if he had a matchup with one guy that I will do a video about, because I think he's been kind of getting screwed over too. And that man is Drew McIntyre. Personally, I'll do a whole video about Drew McIntyre and why I think he's getting screwed over. But Drew McIntyre last week on SmackDown came out to interrupt Cody and Randy Orton's promo. Randy told Cody straight up, when it's time to come for 15, I'm gonna come to you as a man and I'm gonna come after that belt. Drew then comes out. Cody, he comes out, he attacks Cody and Randy, they beat him up, blase. That would be a great starting point to this feud. Maybe, just maybe, WWE already knew about this situation and they planted little seeds just in case. But we know last week too, we got Priest choke slamming Drew onto the car. Heard about the story about Drew having glass in his eye. So look, you're like, Woke, if it's Drew and Randy, what do you do with Priest? Look, I'm be honest with y'all. Damian Priest is a solid wrestler, but he is not on Drew and Randy Orton's level. To me, Drew and Randy are 4 and 5 best men right now. Cody 1, Punk 2, Roman 3. Probably flip Punk and Roman if you feel like it, depending on how horny you are for them. But to me, those are 2 top 5 guys. Priest is not that. So in my opinion, if we do Drew and Randy, you could easily have Drew attack Priest, write him off the show with a kayfabe injury till post-Mania, and then rerun the Drew and Priest feud back for Backlash after Mania. It's harsh, I know, for Priest, but it is what it is, y'all. Or you could do Drew attack Priest, write him off, no one expecting him to show up for Mania, and then, in the midst of Randy and Drew's match, Damian Priest shows up to screw Drew, setting up their matchup for Backlash Saturday night main event. Because I just don't think that's a WrestleMania match. I'm not saying that it's a feud that could never occur, but I didn't want that for Mania. I don't mind it for a Backlash, a Saturday night main event. That's fine with me. So I think, I'm not gonna say it's a blessing in disguise, but I think they could easily spin this into a positive if they really choose to. And I don't think anybody will be mad with having Randy and Drew and Priest, being pushed till after Mania for Drew. So I think that'll work out kind of pretty good. And you can always rerun KO, Randy whenever KO gets back, because that feud is there and that feud is going to remain forever. So how long as you want it to be. So I think that's the first option. I think the second option after that, given Randy's history with the Bloodline, him and KO fighting the Bloodline, I heard some people say Solo Sikoa versus Randy. I'll be honest with y'all, Solo I'm not interested in Solo Sikoa. Solo is not it. Solo has gotten rubs and got put over by some of the best in the business. Cena, freaking Roman, Cody. Solo don't got it. So I don't want to see no Solo. If Solo missed Mania, I wouldn't be mad. But who I do like from the Bloodline, if we can get Randy and Jacob Fatu. Give me that. I like that for Mania. That put Jacob in a high stakes match versus a legend. That gives Randy somebody that's legit. So if Randy do got to eat that pin, it's to put somebody over that really got potential. He wouldn't be putting over a Solo who people ain't feeling Solo. If you got to put Jacob over, hey, that's good for business. But either way, the match itself would be great. I mean, it'll be amazing. It looked like they got Jacob in the US title scene. Bro, look. We don't need Jacob in that title scene. We need Jacob fighting with Randy if it's not Drew. We don't need Jacob Solo. Who cares? Jacob is better than Solo. I don't need to see that. It ain't nothing about Solo that makes me think he gonna beat Jacob. Solo can't wash Jacob draws. No glaze. But we don't need to see that. That's not a matchup that I'm excited to see. I wouldn't pay money to see it. That's like a SmackDown level match. Let them beef that out and go from there. Or hell, just run that on WWE 2K. I don't even need to see it on TV. But yeah, I think those are two good options. Throwing the third option out there for Randy. Man, it's you know, the men's side on SmackDown isn't the most stacked, first and foremost. But hell, I don't know how you would do it. I don't know how you could conflate it. But what if Randy Orton got involved in the Cena Cody match some way, somehow? I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm just throwing ideas out there right now. I don't think Randy needs to be in that, and I don't want Randy getting involved if it's gonna take away from Cena Cody. But hear me out on this. If we got Randy some way involved in Cena Cody, then some way, somehow that led to Randy turning on Cody from the Mania situation. And I want Cody to retain at Mania versus Cena. Randy helps that, or Randy gets jealous. Cody does something in the midst of winning that pissed Randy off to maybe show that KO may have been right, which leads to a Cody versus Randy match at SummerSlam. I wouldn't be mad at that. I don't know if he's gonna be special guest referee. I don't know if Cody want him ringside to be by him to protect him. I don't know what it could be, but it'll be interesting to see. I don't know, y'all. We got a lot of options. I wonder where they take it. First and foremost, I do hope KO is not injured. Let me say that. I'm throwing out all these exciting ideas. I hope KO not injured, because KO is a great wrestler, works his butt off. To me, top 10 men's wrestler easily. He can turn up with anybody. He elevates whatever he's in. He puts it all out on the line. Great in the ring. Great promos. He a top 5 promo easily. You know what I'm saying? So salute to KO. Salute to Randy. Hope their feud goes through. But if not, hey, we got some great options, y'all. Let me know who y'all think Randy Orton should face at WrestleMania if KO truly is hurt. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn the bell notification on, y'all. They're not sending out my notifications when I drop videos and do lives. Hit the bell for me, y'all. I appreciate y'all again. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, we say salute.